Welcome to the session 4 on basics of Python programming. So today we'll be discussing about Python numbers. So we'll create a new folder. I go outside. I don't have to click any of the folders over here. I just click outside and then I click on this new folder. This is session 4. Okay. And inside this, then I'll create a new file called exercise 4_1.py. Okay, and let me copy the previous section wise differentiation. So I'll copy this. So this is numbers. Okay, Python numbers. Basically, Python numbers are a three type. There are three type of numbers. There are three types of numbers in Python. One is int, two float, and the third, this is second, sorry. Second is float, third is complex. Okay, complex numbers. And these numbers, when you declare a value, when you put a value to a variable, then you create those type of uh, numbers over here. So for integer, how we do it? Integer value equal to 3, that is int. Then we have float value equal to 3 or 5.9. This is float. And then complex value equal to 1 plus 2j. Okay, 2j. So this is complex. Okay, now I can type print integer value. Similarly, I copy this and then I want to print the float value to show you the difference. This is float, and then I have complex value. Okay, I go to the terminal over here to run this program. And just need to go to the terminal, click on new terminal. Okay, and you see over here in which directory I am currently in. I am in Python workspace YouTube Python course. This is my YouTube Python course. Okay, and inside this then I need to go to my session 4 folder, and inside this I have, so if I give Python exercise 4_1.py over here, it will throw me an error. I cannot open file exercise, doesn't have no such file directory, doesn't find the file in your C Python workspace YouTube Python course exercise 4.1 is not there. Okay, so what I do, I need to go inside one more level down, that is I need to go to change directory to session 4. If I do this, I go inside this. Now, if I give Python exercise 4_1.py, yeah, now it is giving me the integer value, float value, and the complex value. Okay, and now I need to see the print the type of different variables. Okay, and now I'll copy this, I'll print it over here. I'll just need to give type type integer value. It will give me the integer value. Okay, similarly type float value, it will give me the type of this. And the third one, type or complex value. See, since I have changed, you get a white mark over here. This means that currently this file is not saved. If I run the program again, it will not give me the current value which I have changed now. It will not show me those output. Okay, until unless I save. I need to save this, and then I can control S, this control key plus S, control S will save it. Or what you can do, you can go to file and then tell save over here. You see the save, control plus S. Okay, so you can save in that way. Now if I give Python exercise 4.py, it will give me first the values. Integer value is 3, float value is 5.9, complex value is 1 plus 2j, and the type of different variable, integer value, the integer variable type is class int, float value, what is the type, is the class float, complex value, what is the type, is class complex. Fine, this is the way how you can do complex value. Okay, so there is one more way of declaring a float. You can also declare a float using a scientific notation, which indicates the power of 10. Okay, scientific notation, scientific not, we can declare using scientific notation, that is E, which generates the power of 10. Okay, so how this is done, for example, I can declare uh, scientific value equal to 35 E3. What does it means? It means 35 10 to the power 3. Okay, now if I use print value scientific value, I'll give this one, and again I will print type of scientific value. Let's see. Yeah, comma type of scientific value. I'll save it. I'll clear it to clear this particular screen which is there, and again I will type Python exercise period 1. See, scientific value is 35, and then into 10 to the power 10, that is 1000, 35,000. Okay, type of scientific value is class float. Okay, so this is another way of defining a float value. Okay, now you can convert from one type to another using casting. Okay, what are those castings? We'll see it in detail in the next class. Okay, next session. Int, float, and complex. These are the methods using which we can typecast. Okay, fine. Now to create a random value, Python doesn't have a random method. Okay, random method is not there, doesn't have a random method. What we can do, we need to import a module called random and then use it to create a random value. Okay, this is a built-in module which is there, which you can use it. So I'll show you what we can do. I can type import random, fine, and then I can use it, print random value. How we can do is random dot rand range 1 to 10. So it will create, a value between 1 and 10. Okay, I'll, so this random value is 1. Okay, again I'll execute it. This 2. Again I'll execute it. 3, 3, 8, 4. Okay, so just see this. Okay, just for showing you. Uh, okay, we'll look into this for loop in the next class. Uh, I'll show you how to create a random value using a loop which is there, but I need to explain you what is the for loop. Okay, so what we'll do is that I want to show you. Okay, this was correct. See, this is the way how we are creating random value. First one is 1 to 10 times, 9 times it is creating 1 to 10, 1 to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's creating random value each and every one. So that is the way how we can loop it, but let's avoid it right now and look into this. So this is the way how we can create a random value. Okay, so what we did see, number types. Python numbers are of three types: integer, float, and complex. The integer value we can declare simply a variable over here without decimal point, and then float value we can have a decimal number. Complex value is a complex one, 1 plus 2j. This is the complex number which we have, which you can have. Then you can have a you can see the type of a particular variable using this type method, type and then the variable inside it. You can see this. Similarly for float and complex, and then you can also declare a float using a scientific notation using e, which denotes a power of 10. This e is a power of 10. Okay, scientific value, we saw the scientific value is a float type. Then we can convert from one type to another in using casting. We'll look into the next session. And then to create random variable, a random value, we don't have a built-in random method, but what we have, we can import a module called random and use the rand range method to create random value within 1 and 10. If I give 1 and 100, then it'll create, or if I give between 90 and 100, it will create a value between 90 and 99. You can see. If I did this, it will create a value 92. Okay, any value. I can give a rand range between 90 and 100. Okay, it will not create 100, 90 to 99 it will create. Okay, 90 less greater than equal to 90, less than 100. That particular random number which will be created. Okay, that's it. And now you can put in your comments below with this particular exercise which I'm giving you. Okay, suppose I have uh, x equal to 300. Okay, now I want to convert this x to a float. So what will be the value over here? What is the method to convert into a float? Okay, convert this number to float. Okay, give me the method which we can use to convert this number to float. Okay, we have not, we have just give you a hint. Use that. We'll discuss it in detail in the next session, but just put in your comments below what will be the value of this particular method in the blank space. What should be the value? Okay, fine. Just put in your comments what should be this method name which you can use to convert this number from int to float. So you see this is an int, what you can use to convert it to float. Okay, fine. Okay, so that's all we have for this session. Subscribe to the channel, go take notes and go through the session again. If you cannot get the concepts, put in your comments, ask questions, and I'll try to answer as much as possible. Okay, thank you and see you in the next session. Bye bye.